Yes, man.
You have Opium
Dialect, Lead City, the boy.
E3, Bow, London.
Back.
Wait, the clash now, I'm pretty sure it's new to both of us, like Dialect's used to it, veteran on Don't Flop and all that. And for me it was my first battle. When I had been informed that I was gonna battle, like every other artist, they'd think it's in the dungeon. As soon as I heard it's gonna be live, I had to reassess the whole situation and get lyrics ready for the crowd as well. You get me? How did you feel?
Yeah, like, same way. I think, like, obviously coming from the don't flop thing, like, I've been doing music from way back anyway, like 10 years running strong now. I've been on this grind thing, and as soon as I got asked to go on this, yeah, I was like, rah, like, this is gonna be some serious work. Man put me up against Opium. Jammer said he needs to find the right person, but then he did. As soon as I heard his freestyle, I thought, yo, it's gonna be peak, live styles clashing, you know what I mean? But it was a good battle, man. It was sick.
I think that day of the clash maybe have more interactional lyrics with the crowd as well, you feel me? Get the crowd popping, car put the clash aside for a second. People travelled from all next to the wood in the country to come and make it on time for the battle, you get me? So obviously guys can't come with any petty lyrics, so I had to obviously push it up a gear and say to myself, it has to be like that. And I think I would have changed the fact that I would have acknowledged the fans more and try work around that with the lyrics.
Yeah, I'd say like, it was a good battle. The crowd was like responsive to us, you get me? But like I'm saying, I expected to be clashing in the dungeon, you get me? So like, I don't know when the whole live thing was there. I think on the there and then I did well. I think I started off good, momentum changed, really started killing it at the end, you get me? I just kind of think I wish I probably would have gone in a bit harder with my bars, you get me? And just, you know, absorb the moment a bit better in it. So.
Fam, me personally, Ice Kid, if his work was still, like if he was still working hard, because I've been, from the start of my career, I've always been like, they linked me to Ice Kid was linked to me, and I think like, what he talks about, the depth he goes into, he's very like, he's got a character behind him, you get me? So when he talks, he can be very deep, he can be emotional, he adds sarcasm, which I do as well, and I've always worked with that all my life, because everyone watching this as well right now, you are all your individual people, you've all had your own experiences in life, so obviously me coming, giving you what I've been through, if not a high percentage, there is something in what I'm saying that me, myself and you and Dialect all have been through, so you'll be like, yeah, he said that, he's being funny with it, he's not trying to be dead serious, because a lot of people think the grime thing is just screaming, shouting, talking about guns and knives and killing and murdering people. It's not that. We have a lot of fun, we talk about the culture in London, the whole country, up north, you get me, the Midlands, and everyone talks about what they go through daily. 24 hours is a long time, you get me? So what we go through daily, we like to express it with you and see if we all have the same thing in relation.
Yeah, well, yeah, when it comes to if I could have clashed someone else, yo, I'd say Doc Rotten, you know, blood, like, back, Hotelville. Yeah, I'd say Doc Rotten, blood, it's not even like on a mad disrespecting either in a weird way. Like, I've watched, like, Doc from when he was young Doc, innit, you get me? And, like, I always thought man was hard blood. He's obviously doing his thing now, and yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking Doc. I'm not like following all of the Minami stuff now, yeah, but I do still like rate Doc from like way back and stuff, things and like sick lyricists in it. So, it'd be sick to go against him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'll let Dialect answer that first.
Yo, well, first of all, because I ain't seen that, like, I've not seen it yet.
Wait, Dialect, tell them.
Yo, I still haven't seen it, and I know
I've not seen one clash. Hey, blood, you know what's mad?
What?
It's like the other mic man have watched everything.
Yeah,
Popcorn,
exactly. You guys are all right now. Yo, mate, I've heard a few, man.
I've not watched one. I'm really, really intrigued.
Yeah, I am.
First.
So, I mean, the only clash I kind of half walked in on was like Hasman versus Doris, you get me?
And that was
like,
hard.
Yeah, that was a hard clash, but I saw like the end of it, you get me? But
Pepper.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them all, to be honest. Like, beside each other, it was a live event. I can hardly remember anything, it was adrenaline pumping, you get me? That's all it was, man.
Yeah, nah, definitely. I would definitely appreciate the fact that clash-wise, ours first, because we were I personally put 5 weeks aside, you know what I mean? Like, watching what Dialect is getting up to, analysing my opponent, you know, doing it like it's war in real life. You can't just go out to the battlefield and expect to win, you get me? You need to you need to plan and have preparation. You need to like take beneficial steps, not rush nothing. So I isolated myself from like society, my social world, the real world to me, and I like proper analyze the mastering of like battling, you get me? Because it's my first battle ever. I can't be showing up, I can't be taking it, like someone can't come and belittle me, you get me? So that was in my mind 24 hours a day, so I worked according to that. And I hope when you lot watch the clash, you will understand what's going on and you will appreciate it. Levels, it's just levels, isn't it?
That's a question in a mouth, innit?
That is a very deep question for me right now.
Too many spitters, I know, like...
We're in Red Bull, we've had quite a few.
Yeah, quite a
lot
bit.
of energy, I don't even know what to answer.
Right, if I'm gonna go off the bat, yeah, I'd like to see friggin' get some big nasty cash, you know. Yeah. I know it sounds a bit mad, yeah, but you know what I mean, like that there would be a battle. I do think, yeah, Big Nasty's like mad underrated, even though he's known the man know how sick he is, he's still way better than everyone knows, innit, you get me? And I think, yo, to go against Get Split, one of my friggin' like top spitters for me, but that would be a clash.
Shellers, absolute shellers.
Yeah.
I personally, do you know what? Wiley and Skepta live.
Yeah.
You get me? Just a battle. Land, you get me? It's a battle for land, you know, like that. Property
I hear that.
So obviously man need to take financial steps, you get me, in Black Wall Street. You need to be in Wall Street and you need to do what the Donny and Wolf of Wall Street did, you get me, and take over the thing. So obviously Skepta is a very respected man in music, so is Wiley. And both of them have and still showcase a lot of their talent up until this day. And they're very relevant, so seeing them in the ring at top performance, it's like two Bugattis, you get me, tuned up, just racing on the track. Who's gonna win? It's very close. I would like that to happen. Wiley and Skepta, 100%. Their battle, I'll pay for that shit, Dialect. What are you saying? Raise a fund?
Yeah, blood, I'm on that, blood, I'm on the graph, you get me?
Get me, just make that happen.
Together, innit?
Get me, make that happen, blood. Yeah, so let us know. But yeah, that would be it.